Ladies and gentlemen,
this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time
for me to do my official 2024 NFL Draft mock draft for the New Orleans Saints. Now listen to me, we're going to do two. Okay, the first one, or maybe the second one, depends on how it works out, will be a just straight up pick at the position. No fake trades, no moving back, no none of that stuff. The other one, we're going to actually maneuver around. We're going to see exactly how I would run this. So one, you'll get a good look at like what I would do with the picks the Saints have. The other one, you'll get a good example of how I would maneuver in the draft. Now, hopefully this goes a lot better than the draft I did in my Saints Madden franchise. That was absolutely insane. Wait, pause the draft. What's going on here? Was the clock on? Is that what happened?
Nice.
Is that what happened? The clock was running the whole time and it blew through my pick? Jesus, who did we pick? Did we just auto pick? Who do we have? This guy's awful. His catching is an F. He's a wide receiver. I wasn't prepared for this. For more of that content, go subscribe over there to my Saints Madden franchise channel. It is sweet. All right, so let's do this. We are on the Pro Football Network mock draft simulator. We're going to do the 7-round hitter, draft speed. Let's go fast. Because I don't want to sit there and watch picks happening. Let's enter the solo draft. We are going to be the New Orleans Saints. Bada bing, bada boom. Realest guy in the room. Let's do it. Let's just get right into it. Bam. All right. So Drake May. Well, okay. Hold on a second now. All right. Now. Okay. Let me think now. Okay. Drake May went first overall. Caleb Williams goes second. J.J. McCarthy goes third. Marvin Harrison Jr. goes fourth. Malik Neighbors, fifth. Joe Alt, 6. Adunze, 7. Terry and Arnold, 8. Jaden Daniels, 9. Olu Fashanu goes 10. Latu goes 11. Jared Verse, 12. 13 is Fuaga. Okay, interesting. Wow. All right, and then we got some trades offered. Okay, so we got 2 trade offers. One is for we move back down and get the 17th pick and pick 48. So we get we trade our first round picks for a second. So we'd have 2 seconds. This one we trade all the way down to 31, but we pick up 63, 94, 176, and then the 49ers second round pick next year. So that's a haul. That's a lot of stuff. Let's just do the real one. Let's do the real one first. Okay, we're rejecting. Reject. So if the board fell like this, okay? So if the board falls like this, Bowers is on there, Turner's on there, Fatanu's on there. That's probably the 3 that you're deciding between if you're doing this. And I think you have to go Dallas Turner if he's there. If Dallas Turner's there, you don't ask any questions. I love Brock Bowers as much as the next guy. Brock Bowers is like if he's there, you take him, generational kind of thing. But you could say the same for Dallas Turner, and he fits a serious need. So I'm going to take Dallas Turner with pick number 14. Now, this is wild because this would mean Dallas Turner not only is not taken by the Falcons, they go cornerback, but he's the 3rd edge off the board. Latu and Jared Verse go over him. Now, another interesting note here is that Fashanu goes 10, and Fuaga goes, and Alt goes. So a lot of mocks have us taking basically the 2nd best offensive lineman. This mock has us taking the 4th best offensive lineman at 14, or the way this draft is falling. So let's go Dallas Turner. Boom, Dallas Turner, fantastic pick there by me. Unbelievable pick. All right, again, we're just straight up rejecting all the trades. We'll do the trade one after this. So let's look at the rest of how this worked out. Quinion Mitchell goes, Brock Bowers goes to Seattle, J.C. Latham, Brian Thomas Jr., okay, Marius Mims goes to Miami, Bo Nix goes to Minnesota, okay, let's see, Cooper DeJean goes to Arizona, Adonai Mitchell, Michael Penix goes to Detroit. Why the hell would Detroit take Michael Penix? Tyler Guyton goes, Kool-Aid, Troy Fatanu goes. Isn't that crazy, though? How, I understand this mock draft is not the end-all, be-all. But a lot of people are like, no. You got to take Troy Fatanu at 14, and this mock has him going 32. Just shows you the volatility with offensive linemen. Keon Coleman goes, Jordan Morgan, Xavier Worthy. Let's see who else. Anybody? Ladd McConkey goes 42. Damn, trading up for McConkey would have been sweet. All right, so we're at 45. Okay, so let's think. So we got an edge. So we don't need Darius Robinson. We do need an offensive lineman, no doubt about it. I like what's on the board. Okay. Right now, I love Peyton Wilson. Peyton Wilson is so good. I'm telling y'all right now, Peyton Wilson could be a best linebacker in the NFL level of good. I love Peyton Wilson. Right now, I'm probably between Cooper Beebe. He's probably number one in the clubhouse right now. Cooper Beebe, and really that's about it. Honestly, I mean, if I'm looking at it, he's probably the top dog. So let's just take a look at him, right? Let's take a look at what he's got going on. 6'3", 322, hyper dense. Oh my God, I love that. Hyper dense. I also pulled this up. So I pulled this page up just so we could get a look at the prospects, since we're just kind of doing this with no notes or whatever, just to take a look at the players. So here's Cooper Beebe, right? So Cooper Beebe
matters. I didn't think I'd take anything else serious after it. I was just happy.
Okay, let's just relax. Oh, that's him running. Okay, I like that. Okay, so athleticism score 88, production score 75, total score 82. Will eventually be an average starter. Good. Okay, so this is where he's at. Now, I know we need a tackle, right? That's what everyone keeps saying. But in my mind, it's like, oh, you never know. You have Trevor Penning. Maybe we go inside. We take a guard here. All right, so who else we got? Zach Frazier. What's Zach Frazier got going on? Low cut offensive line. 6'2", 313. So he's definitely inside. I mean, he's definitely a center, is what it looks like. So we don't need that. And then you got the edge. We already took an edge. Troy Franklin, no thanks. Patrick Paul. What's Patrick Paul got going on? 6'7", 330. All right, let's take a look at Patrick Paul. Right now, we're looking at Cooper Beebe. Right now. Okay, let's see. Patrick Paul. There he is. Patrick Paul.
Of that team.
30 reps on the bench press. I like that. It's never wrong to be strong. Production score 72. Total score 77th. Kind of meh. Will eventually be an average starter according to this. Okay, let's see. First team All-American Athletic Conference, started all 12 games at left tackle, team captain. I think we're going Beebe. All right, so let's go Beebe here. Let's go Big Coop. All right, so we have Cooper Beebe there. All right, now this is where we have a huge gap in what's going on. A lot of big names going in this section right here. Spencer Rattler, Blake Corum. This is really why I did the fast draft, because I didn't want to sit there through this. This could have taken forever. All right, so now we're pick 150. Now we're in the 5th round. Now we can move around here. As you can see, we got picks all over the shop. All right, so now we can really make some stuff happen. Okay, so where's our last pick? We picked 45. All right, any notable notables happening around us? Malachi Corley, he's been mocked to us. He went to the Rams. Chris Braswell. Let's see, any other notable players? Peyton Wilson, the king of the universe, right there. Boom. Peyton going to the Raiders. Raiders got a hell of a pick. Not too much else interesting has gone on here. Where's the quarterback? All right, Michael Pratt. He went to Minnesota. Devondre Sweat. He's going to fall, but he's a heck of a steal. Late in the draft, he's falling because he got a DWI or allegedly whatever. Let's see who else. Where's some more of the quarterbacks popping up? Let's see here. Jordan Travis. He goes to the Commanders. I like Jordan Travis a lot. We've got. Okay, so here we are. Boom, we're back. All right, so pick 150. So what do we need? We have Jared Wiley's on the board, Tyler Davis, Jordan Jefferson, Bo Lemmer. What a name. Okay. Luke McCaffrey. I know a lot of people have mocked us to get him. All right. Okay. So we got an edge, and then we got an offensive lineman. So now we're kind of picking, best available type player. All right, best available offense, Jared Wiley. Defense, Tyler Davis. Tight end, if you don't go Bowers, I don't think you go tight end, TBH. So I'm looking at Tyler Davis, Jordan Jefferson, Bo Lemmer, some of those kind of players, right? So let's just take a look at Tyler Davis. Tyler Davis, 6'2", 305. Jordan Jefferson, 6'2", 313. Bo Lemmer, 6'4", 300 pounds. Isaiah Adams, 6'4", 314. Okay, let's look at Tyler Davis here. Let's look at big Tyler Davis. See what he's got going on. This is part of the process. Part of the process, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Davis, nothing available. It's not good. Search by last name. Okay, hold on. Okay, got it. Tyler Davis. Bam, he's right here. All right, what do you got for me, Tyler?
What they're doing out on the field.
Tyler is 29 on the bench reps. Not very impressive. 68, 64, 68 total score. Good backup with potential to develop into a starter. Let's see. By Lance Zierlein, his draft projections around 5. Fire plug nose tackle. Below average mass. Hate to hear that. You hate to hear below average mass. I'm out on Tyler Davis. Strictly because of the mass. So let's look at Jordan Jefferson. Take a look at him. Okay, I messed up the typing there. Jordan Jefferson. Here you go. All right.
The best part is we all knew.
34 reps. I love that. Athleticism score 82. Okay, so he's a hell of an athlete. Not great production-wise. 58 score on production. But he is a superstar athlete. All right, so last year he played in all 13 games with 6 starts, 36 tackles, 7 tackles for loss. We got a Lance Zierlein, round 6. Jefferson has a proportional frame. Okay. Cat quick first step launches him into the neutral zone. I'm not really feeling this guy either. Not gonna lie. Not really feeling what he's got going on here. But he's an option. He's possible. He's possible. What about Bo Lemmer? What about Big Daddy Bo Lemmer? What's he got going on? Big Bo. All right.
Bo
okay.
Lemmer,
okay.
Arkansas
Now Bo
Razorback.
Lemmer. Bo Lemmer here now. 89 athleticism score. 6'5". 302. He's a center. Production score 63. Average backup or special teamer. 76 total score though. Okay. He started all 12 games last year. Started all 13 games. Played in 13 games in 2021. Okay. I don't hate it. Honestly. His clear eyes and accurate block entries give him early leads in the initial phase of a run blocker, and he maintains active feet to stay connected to his blocks over the first and second level. His tendency to lean and sit heavily on his feet has created problems mirroring rushers at both guard and center, and that's likely to continue from as a pro. Lemmer's run blocking should create an NFL opportunity at center, but the pass protection must improve, okay? He played the SEC, so that's good. If he's playing in the SEC, 39 reps. This guy is strong. 5'2", 240. Superstar athlete for sure. Okay. Let's look at Isaiah Adams. Let's just take a look at Isaiah Adams here before I make a decision. All right, Isaiah Adams, 6'4", 315.
Final day of the combine.
I like that. 22 reps on the bench press. I mean, he must have really long arms. I mean, 22 reps is, You give me 6 months and a couple bowls of rice, and I'm right there. He's rated a 71. Let's see here. A Canadian import with junior college background, rounds 3 to 4 projection. So we're getting a bit of a steal here. Possesses an enticing blend of girth and athleticism. It's what a lot of people say about me. Has a hard time keeping blocks centered with footwork and positioning. Slow to process. Fails uses length effectively. Okay. I mean, maybe we go with this guy. Maybe we go with Isaiah Adams. Played at Illinois. From Ontario. He's going to play guard. We're going to draft 2 guards. Zach Zinter. Let's look at, I mean, this is what it's all about. Zach Zinter played at Michigan, so we know he's coached well. 6'6", 309. This guy's large. Enters the league with NFL size, toughness, and technique. He's an average athlete in short spaces, but is very capable of climbing to the second level with good angles and making hits on short pulls. The first team AP All-American. First team All-Big Ten. Finalist for the William V. Campbell Trophy, a.k.a. the Academic Heisman. Team's top offensive line award winner. Team captain. Started 12 games at right guard for the national champions. Missed final 3 after suffering a broken tibia and fibia. Okay, well, we'll have to check the medical there. I mean, this guy's a stud. I love this guy. Yeah, I mean, he gets his tibia and fibia figured out. We're back. Yeah, I'm taking Zach Zinter. I'll tell you that right now. We're taking Zach Zinter. That's what we're doing here. So we come out of this right now. We're right now. Okay, now, boom. Look at this. We're right back at it like a crack addict. I mean, we got Dallas Turner, and we are solidifying the offensive line. We've got a left guard. We got a right guard. I mean, if Trevor Penning pans out, we got Trevor Penning, Cooper Beebe, Eric McCoy, Zach Zinter. This offensive line's insane. Okay. Okay, so now we're still in round 5. All right, now we're going to have to move off of the offensive line unless someone really sticks out to us here. Unless someone really sticks out. Joe Milton's on the board. I don't really want to take him. Carson Steele. Okay. Isaiah Davis, Jalen Carlisle's, Kenny Logan Jr. I don't hate the idea of drafting a safety. I don't hate the idea of drafting a cornerback. Gabe Hall, defensive tackle, 6'6", 291. Needs to beef up a little bit. I mean, beef up just a little bit. Playing as a cog in the Bears' 3-4 defensive wheel, Gabe Hall executes his role as well as the team could ask. He's often playing as a big end in a 3-4. Okay. Yeah, so we're running a 4-3 anyways. Hall doesn't have the speed or flexibility to ever be a good pass rusher, but his energy and hustle levels are excellent. And he's strong enough to be a rotational run defender to the next level. That should equal day 3 grades. Okay, Gabe Hall. Let's take a look here at Gabe Hall, shall we? All right, Gabe Hall. Production score, not good. But like I said, production. If production score. Let's see. If production score is what he did in college, then yeah, college production data. So, but he was playing out of position basically. So I like that he's. I mean, this guy is a big guy. 6'6", 300 pounds. He's going to beef up a little bit, but put some weight on him. Let's see. So, according to Lance, Hall's draft standing with each team will be determined by scheme. Yeah, exactly. And just how much the team values traits over tape. Despite his imposing size and length, Hall fails to play with consistent command at the point of attack. Okay. Hall is best aligned as a 4-eye or 5 technique in an odd front where he has more space. He uses athleticism and length as a pass rusher. Okay. He's a bit of a project. Not going to lie. He's a bit of a project. He's a bit of a not sure what you're getting there. All right, let's look at the safeties. Let's look because we got to think about the safeties too. All right, look at this young man. How fast is he? What's he running? 4.5 40. He making the transition from safety to linebacker. So 6'3", 227. So he's going to play linebacker. Okay, pass. Okay, Kenny Logan Jr. Let's see what this guy's got. All right, 5'10", 213. Didn't do the draft, or didn't do the combine, I'm assuming. Priority free agent. Roof. Oofa. Oofa. All right, this pick right here is kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. What about Elijah Jones? Okay, now hold on. Now this could be a playmaker. Hold on now. 4'4", 40. Okay. 6'1.5", 185. Athleticism's high. Okay, this could be a player here. Scheme-independent cornerback with excellent length and above-average ball skills. Jones is a slender press man corner with cover 3 potential. His press is more irritating than disruptive. Team's value in ball production and length will move him up the board as day 2 prospect with cornerback 3 upside. Okay. Okay. Right now, I think Elijah Jones is probably our top guy. Right now, just reading the tea leaves. So who else are we looking at? Who else do we need to look at here? I don't think I can take another tackle or another offensive lineman. Or do I? Or do I do it? Do I do that and just tell everyone else, go to hell? All right, let's take Elijah Jones. Let's take Elijah Jones here. We all like what we see. All right, so Elijah Jones, 2 picks down. Do we take a development situation in Gabe Hall? Or do we take a look at this tackle, Javon Foster? 6'5", 313, kind of small. Kind of short. Javon Foster.
Guy that warrants
5'3", didn't bench. I mean, how can you pass up the opportunity to bench? 3rd team AP All-American, 1st team All-SEC, started all 13 games, team captain, I like that. Started all 13 games 2021, 2022, and 2023. Durable 3-year starter. His arm length and strength can help make up for below-average athletic qualities as a tackle. Foster lacks fluidity. Okay. Yeah, he's not a great athlete. I mean, I'll tell you that. I can tell from 2 seconds of watching him run. He's not a great athlete, but he's worth a thought. He's from Detroit, so he's tough. Tough as nails. Garrett Greenfield, South Dakota State. I am concerned about the level of competition, for sure, from Garrett Greenfield. No doubt about that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, what are we doing here? 82 athlete, though. He's an absolute 6'6". Okay, hold on now. 6'6", 311. Didn't bench. Again, how are y'all turning down opportunities to bench? 5'2", 240. Don't really care about that. 6-year senior. Man, good Lord. This guy's got some miles on him. Damn. Okay, we'll keep him on our board there. What about Eichenberg? What's Eichenberg got going on? What's Big Daddy Eichenberg got going on? Tommy Eichenberg. 6'2", 233. I mean, pedestrian size. Passionate and tough. Anytime that's what the first thing you hear is hustle, passionate, tough, anything like that, that's controversial. That is real controversial. I'm off Eichenberg. Josh Proctor. Louis Fa. Let's see what this guy's got going on. Okay.
nice shoes.
4'6'4", with Notre Dame from Hawaii. Angular linebacker, endless energy, but a level of impatience that can occasionally pull him out of positioning. More of a rally and help tackler than an individual stopper. Okay. I don't love that. I don't love that idea. It's a tough one. What's our next pick? I mean, we got a pick coming up. Let's go ahead and take Gabe Hall. I like the idea of moving him around a little bit, finding a spot for him. I like his imposing size. We take Gabe Hall. Okay, Bo Lemmer comes off the board. So everyone else we were looking at is still there. All our other guys are still chilling. We've taken Turner, Beebe, Zinter, Jones, and Hall. I like the board right now. I like what we've done so far. Rankings update? What the hell is that? Okay. Okay, let's take a look. Let's go on offense. Let's see what we have offensively here. I'm not too concerned with the tight ends and running backs. I mean, there's no wide receivers on the board. Cornelius Johnson from Michigan. Carson Steele. I do like Carson Steele, though. I mean, the wide receivers, there's just nothing. I mean, I'm not impressed at all from the wide receivers. Sam Hartman's chilling. He could be something. He could be something now. Yeah, I mean, the wide receivers aren't really doing it for me. I mean, what's this guy Cornelius Johnson got going on? Lauded as a size speed threat. He's a 4-star recruit. 4.58 40? What? Cornelius Johnson, 4.5 40. I might be able to go run a 4.5 40 right now. Cornelius Johnson.
This is
6'3",
this is going to be.
Okay, so he runs a 4.44 at the combine, which is good. Johnson, a 3-year starter all 3 seasons, including action in the college football playoff. Big, tough target. Average hands with few too many focus drops. Routes are disheveled, lacking technique. We can fix that. Struggles to find the footwork. Good size, explosive leaper. Brought in almost every contested catch. Loves to mix it up with defensive backs as chippy run blocker. I mean, what was his production level? Like, what did he do? What did he do at Michigan here? They're not going to show me. I guess not much. But I mean, you know, he could fill the Michael Thomas. He could fill the Michael Thomas role of the big physical receiver. What about Jordan Whittington? Slot receiver. Do we need that? And do we need that? Not really. Didn't run. I mean, how am I supposed to draft you? You didn't run. What am I supposed to do? A big slot target. 6'1", 205. Excellent toughness. Whittington lacks the explosiveness typically associated with competing in the league. I don't like that. Okay, I don't like what's going on here. Just 5 career touchdowns on 100. I'm out on this guy. I'm out on this guy. I don't hate the idea of Cornelius Johnson. Just bringing in another wide receiver, another physical big body. I mean, what about Carson Steele? What are we thinking there? What are we thinking? Man, he didn't go to the combine either. Steals the ball, muscle, and human form. I like that. He has the contact balance and leg strength to squeeze the most out of a carry. Decent vision. Big and heavily muscled with a weight room master's degree. My God. I mean, why did this guy not go to the combine? Why? I mean, unbelievable. All right, let's go. I feel like I'm reaching a bit on Cornelius Johnson. Maybe we can get him at 190. All right, what about Jaheim Bell? Do we go tight end here? Do we shock the world? Get another tight end for no reason. 4.61.
Give you the number they're going to.
6'2", 241, kind of meh. Undersized as a tight end and lacking instincts as a lead blocker out of the backfield. Bell is a player without a clean positional fit and playing all over the field at South Carolina and Florida State. When Bell centers in and locks up, he can be an effective blocker, but he's wildly inconsistent when asked to make blocks on the move. He's tight-hipped, but he doesn't have the speed to run the seams and is a talented runner after the catch. He might need to find a modified gadget role. So he's kind of like a Taysom Hill type situation. I mean, I kind of like that. I kind of like that idea. Let's take him. Let's take him here, and then we're gonna come back around and take the boy, the wide receiver we were looking at. So let's take him. I mean, what do we think? Do we take him? Let's take him. Okay. Reject. All right, so we took the tight end / Taysom, whatever. The gadget. Okay, a couple of the guys we were looking at went. No worries. Garrett Greenfield, see you later. Okay. So the wide receiver we were going to take, Cornelius Johnson, is still there. We could probably wait and get him at 199, though, if you really think about it. Isaiah Davis, South Dakota State running back. Let's see. He'd have to be real good. All right, right here. 4'5'7". All right, 6 foot 218. First team Associated Press FCS All-American. Brinks truck runner. I don't like that he played at South Dakota State. I'll tell you that right now. I don't like the level of competition. So we got running backs, tight ends. We don't really need any of that. Cornelius Johnson we're looking at. Caden Wallace from Penn State. 6'4", 314.
All right, so here's the final 40 of the
5'15". Honorable mention All Big Ten. Started 13 games. Wallace played tackle in college, but could be considered as a tackle or guard. He's broad across his upper and lower body. I mean, do we play it? Do we draft him and look at him playing right tackle? Is that something we think about? I mean, we were scooping up the offensive line. What about Nathan Thomas? What's he got going on? Let's see what Nathan Thomas has going on.
Tackle. We'll see where he fits best at the next.
5'1", 940. Had knee surgery. Controversial. Intriguing offensive line prospect. Outstanding lean mass and above average upper body power. Solid run blocker who lacks desired pad level but utilizes his hands. Think we take the other guy. Caden Wallace. Let's take Caden Wallace here and then take our wide receiver at 199. That's the plan. Reject. Okay, so he got drafted. Cornelius Johnson got drafted 194. Not good. Okay, not good. We got tricked. All right, we certainly do not need an offensive lineman. So let's look at, we probably need a wide receiver, I would think. Safety? Do we need a safety? I've already looked at some safeties. I wasn't impressed. Let's look at McMorris. See what McMorris has going on. Patrick McMorris went to Cal. I don't like what I'm seeing here. Priority free agent. Get me out of there. Trey Taylor went to the Air Force. I like that. He helped defend the country. Tory Taylor? No. Trey Taylor. Here he is. I mean, that's the kind of guy you want leading the locker room. What do we got right now? So we've got Dallas Turner, Cooper Beebe, Zach Zinter, Elijah Jones. So we've got 1, 2, 3 offensive linemen. We got a tight end. We have a defensive tackle, defensive end. We're filling the positions. I mean, I'll tell you that right now. We are filling position. We are filling the roster up. What's Jawan Briggs have going on? Big Jawan. 6'1", 313. Squatty interior defender with short arms and a lack of ideal scheme. Oof. Oof. Logan Lee. What does Logan Lee have going on? Big Logan.
Show you what you missed while we were.
He's pretty quick. 5 flat. 6'5", 281. Pretty impressive. 25 reps. Not very impressive. Durable 3-year start as an undersized defensive tackle and an aggressive Iowa front. Lee is the size and length of a 5 technique, but might not possess enough twitch and power to control blockers from the spot. Started in 3 straight seasons without missing a game. Pretty nice. Think about him. Do we need him, though, you know? All right, let's take a look at Pritchett from Auburn. Nehemiah Pritchett. 4.36, guy can absolutely fly. Can absolutely
Every rep,
move.
the 2 fastest guys there competing against each other. So
I mean, he's moving. He is moving. Started 9 games last year. 22 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and interception. 2022, 8 pass breakups. Started all 12 games. Long, slender outside corner who might have improved enough in off-man coverage for consideration in most coverage schemes. I like this guy. He can move. 4.36. Played at Auburn, so good competition. All right, let's take him. Nehemiah Pritchett. Yeah, and then because then we have a pick 199, and then we don't pick for a while. So we need to take the guy we want here. So I want to take Pritchett. Boom. I like it. I mean, I love what we're doing. Oh, Sam Hartman just went. Damn it. I was definitely looking at him. All right. Carson Steele's still there. Dominique Hampton. Damani Richardson. Jeremy Croma. James Madison. Ooh. I don't know about that. You always gotta wonder. You always gotta wonder. Be concerned when you're taking players from James Madison. I mean, this is our last pick of the draft. So we're in round 7. I mean, right now, I think we have really nailed this draft. Right now, I think we've absolutely crushed it. We've got a good mix of true starters, impact players, important positions, best available, positional need, perfect blend here. Let's see. All right, Dominique Hampton, safety from Washington. So he played 6 years, so I'm concerned about that. That's a lot of football. It's a lot of tread on the tires, as they say. This guy right here. Old Dominique Hampton.
Dominique.
4'5", 6'2", 215. Definitely an athlete. Honorable mention All Pac-12. Led the team in tackles. It's impressive. Led the team with 109 tackles. He's not afraid to do his thing. Average game film has to be weighed against his traits and the potential of what he could do with pro coaching. Hampton is big, fast, and long. It's a great way for someone to describe you. Defensive coordinators can work with that. He's more comfortable operating as a read and react high safety than in man coverage. Right now, this is the guy. 109 tackles is nothing to scoff at. Dominique Hampton. Right now is the guy. What about Damani Richardson? What's he got going on? Let's do our due diligence now. Do our due diligence. Okay.
Good run.
4'6", 40. Limited agility and cover talent. Hate that. Unless he changes position. Let's just take a look at this Chroma guy from James Madison. Jamry Chroma. Yeah, I mean, again, you go to James Madison, you got to wonder how. It's a huge leap to go from James Madison to the NFL. All right, we're going to take Dominique Hampton with our last pick. I love this pick. It might be the pick of the draft. Dominique Hampton, boom. I hope they grade us because we're probably going to get an A+ if I had to guess. So this is it. I mean, look at it. I mean, take a look. Unbelievable. We go Dallas Turner, Cooper Beebe, Zach Zinter, Elijah Jones, Gabe Hall, Jaheim Bell, Katie Wallace, Nehemiah Pritchett, Dominique Hampton. I am thrilled with this. I'm absolutely thrilled with this. A lot of this is, Dallas Turner, absolute superstar, best defensive player in the draft. We just completely changed our defensive front. Cooper Beebe, Zach Zinter, Caden Wallace, they're fixing our ass cheeks offensive line. Zach Zinter, the pedigree from Michigan, national champions. Cooper Beebe, can do it all. Caden Wallace, feeling good about that. Then we say, you know what? All these guys you're drafting, James, they're high-impact players. Elijah Jones, Nehemiah Pritchett, Dominique Hampton. Damn, we're building out the secondary. What if we lose Marshawn Lattimore? No problem. We got Elijah Jones and Nehemiah Pritchett. Well, Tyrann Matthews is getting kind of older. What if he goes? Boom, we have Dominique Hampton, who might be the best safety on the roster. Oh, we got, Marcus May left. Whatever. Boom, Dominique Hampton. You ever heard of him? Then we have our projects. Gabe Hall. Absolutely huge, freak athlete, physical specimen. Can we figure out how to play with him? If anybody can, it's Dennis Allen. Jaheim Bell, we got a lot of tight ends out there. We don't need a run blocking tight end. If we need that, we'll throw in one of the other cats. We can find someone. We're giving, Clint Kubiak kind of a Deebo Samuel-esque player in Jaheim Bell, where he can be all over the place. He can be a tight end. He can be a wing back. He can be a wide receiver. He can go in the slot. He can do whatever you want. So I'm giving Clint Kubiak kind of a Deebo Samuel type Swiss Army knife player. This is an unbelievable draft. This is A++ right here. I wish I could import this draft into my Madden franchise. I've never been more excited about it. This is unbelievable. Do you have enough money on the Saints team store, credit on the Saints team store to buy 9 jerseys? Because you got to buy all 9 jerseys to get ready for the season. Damn, I'm really happy about this. What a draft. I know I said we were going to do 2, but this took 45 minutes, so I think we should probably just do this one. I don't think y'all want a 2-hour video of me doing drafts with trades. I don't like to do the trade thing because then you do a trade like watch. I'll show you exactly what you do. I'll show you the problem with doing when people come in there and they're like, oh, I'll just do a trade. I'll do all these trades. Watch this. So on this one, Jaden Daniels goes first. So let's see. We get pick 42, 59, 86, a second, and a third. Or we could get a 37, 69, 105. This 42, 59, 86, a second, and a third. This one is sweet. We're losing our first round pick, and so on this one, Terrion Arnold, Jared Verse, Quinion Mitchell, Fatanu. So in this one, we would probably go Jared Verse, if I had to guess. But just for poops and gigs, we're going to accept this trade. You do this, boom. Then they all go, whatever is what it is. All right, so then you get here. All right, pick 42. You get 62, a second, and a fourth. All right, so then you do this one because you have 45. Bam. Then here, you reject this because, you got to take a pick at some point. So you reject this. You go... we still got some studs. We still got some absolute studs right here, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Penix, Bo Nix, Keon Coleman. I mean, you might just go Keon Coleman right here. All right, we go Coleman, we go Cooper Beebe. What are we thinking? Chris Braswell? Let's go Keon Coleman. Or do you take Michael Penix? I don't think you go Penix. I don't think you go Penix or Bo Nix. I think it's a wasted pick. As cool as it would be. On this one, a lot of options right here. I'll tell you that right now. A lot of options, but I'm going Keon Coleman. Boom. All right, so then we go to pick 59. Reject that. Who are we going to go? So in this one, man, Peyton Wilson just went. Damn. Chris Braswell, man, those would have been sweet to scoop up one of them. All right, so then this one, you probably go Braylon Trice, Michael Hall Jr., Chris Jenkins, freak physical talent, twitched up athlete. You do need to address offensive line for sure, but a tackle isn't really on the board. Where's our next pick? So we have 2 picks kind of back to back here. All right, so here you probably just want to go best available. Is what you want to do here. I'm trying to do this one really fast. I'm trying to do this one fast to just send a message. All right, so I'm between, let's see, this guy, Chris Jenkins.
Our Michigan Week continuing today,
good.
turning to the defensive side of the ball. National champion.
All right, let's go. We'll eventually be a plus starter. All right, let's go Chris Jenkins here. Bam. We come back around. No thanks. Reject. Come back around. We might take Michael Hall. Just go boom. Defensive tackle. Braylon Trice. How good is he? Malachi Corley. All right, we already took our we already took a wide receiver. Cedric Gray. Bo Braid. Roman Wilson. We already took a wide receiver, though. Kalen Carson. Cedric Von Gronger. What a name. My God. What a name. Let's see. Let's see what he's got going on here.
Comp right there.
4-4-1. We already took a wide receiver. I don't want to go wide receiver. I think about it though. I really think about it. I mean, this guy, I don't even know this guy's last name. Cedric Von Prawn. What a name.
Anxious to see what
Eventually be an average starter.
Here.
From New Orleans. He's a center. Second team AP All-American SEC Jacobs blocking trophy. He's a conference top offensive lineman. First team All-SEC. Finalist for the Remington Trophy. This guy's a stud. I mean, this guy's kind of a stud right here. I think we probably end up taking him in this spot because we do need an offensive lineman. And he can move around a little bit. We certainly move him around, probably guard. Or do we take Braylon Trice and say F it? Figure out offensive line somewhere else.
This one right here.
4-7. Okay. Pretty solid. Third team AP. Defensive player of the year for Washington. Team captain. I'm looking at taking Michael Hall. Let's see. I mean, we're kind of in between a few people here. Not gonna lie. Blake Corum, chilling. Devondre Sweat. Ooh, he'd be strong. But we have a pick though after this. 62, and then we have 86. Can we get Sweat at 86? I really don't want to reach on Sweat, but I don't want to miss Sweat. That's kind of where I'm at with this one.
So I guess Patrick Mahomes.
All right, let's get risky. Let's risk it for the biscuit. Man, do we risk it for the biscuit? Let's risk it for the biscuit. So I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna go with the Georgia kid. Draft him, and then hopefully Sweat is still there. Okay, reject. And Michael Hall is still there. I almost drafted him. All right, Sweat's still there. All right, so let's go him. Bam. Okay, our next pick is 168. Traded a lot away. And we also have like a ton of picks coming next year because of the trades. All right, so now we're 168. So here you're looking for an offensive lineman probably. We have 168 and 170. So here you'd probably go your offensive line. Here you'd scoop a couple of them up. So you probably, who do you like better out of Ladarius Henderson and Javon Cohen? Let's pretend like you like Henderson. I said I wasn't going to do this draft, and now we're in the middle of doing it. So you got Ladarius Henderson, candidate for bottom of roster or practice squad. Horrible. God, I mean, this is a horrific thing there. All right, so now let's look at the boy Cohen, Javion Cohen. Okay, kind of whatever. Round 6, played heavier. Okay, so then we look at Greenfield. Let's take a look at him. Big Daddy Garrett. All right, average backup.
Inches. He broke the
5'2", superstar athlete, 6'6". I mean, I guess you take him here. I think you take him. You're going to end up taking like 2 offensive linemen probably. But I think you take him and you are assuming that he can sit like behind Ramczyk and learn a little bit, see if you can continue to develop him. So we'll take him. Reject. And then you take... So right now we've gotten Keon Coleman, Chris Jenkins, Von Prawn, Gronger, Sweat. So we got a center / guard, a tackle, 2 defensive tackles, wide receiver. So, I mean, this is looking pretty good too. Elijah Jones, I did like what he had going on. So we we got 170, 175. All right, let's take Elijah Jones again. Bam. No. Why would I do that? All right, Ladarius Henderson, we looked at him. Xavier Thomas, Josh Proctor, Hunter Nauerzad. Let's see here. All right, let's take a look at... All right, so let's take a look here at... What's Josh Proctor got going on? I'm going to try and really fly through this. I want to finish this one now that we've started it, but I don't want it to take another 40 minutes. No thanks on this guy. What about Oladapo?
Here he is. 200.
Let's see. 6'2", 216, runs a 4.58. Classic strong safety traits and play attributes. I kind of like the other guy. Kind of like the other safety we drafted later on. I know he's available later. Whatever the hell his name was. What about Nauerzad? What's Naurzad have going on? Hunter Naurzad. Good backup. Okay. Marietta, Georgia, 6'3", 317. 27 reps. He played at Cornell. Transfers to Penn State. Okay. Broad and powerful, thick hips. Adequate length for the position. Feet and footwork for an all run blocking schemes and strong enough to deal with an zero technique lined over him. He's strong in impact. Now is that his early starter ability at center. Okay. I think I'm going to take Naurzad and I'm going to turn either him or Von Gronger into a guard, is my thought. That's my current thought. That's where I'm at right now. What about Tarheeb Still? What's he got going on? What picks do I have? I have 175, 190, 199. All right. 452.
Terrapin.
Not fast enough. Not fast enough. All right, let's go. Who was I just looking at? I was looking at Naurzad. Let's go Naurzad with the plan that I just had. Turn him or the other one into a guard. Get some more picks. Get reject. Got Gabe Hall still out there. Eric All. I feel like Eric All was good, but he was just at Iowa. See if I'm right about that. Led the team with 299 receiving yards. That's unbelievable. That's absolutely shocking. So he tore his ACL. Okay. 6'4", 252. What's he run? What's his? Yeah, I don't want this guy. I'm out on him. I'm out on Eric Hall. What about this guy, Lamuya? I like that he went to Utah. Love that he went to Utah. Oh yeah. 6'4". Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 4-year starter, extensive experience with right guard, right tackle. Fantastic pick right here. Fantastic pick. Got him. Boom, we're right back at it. Pick 199. What do we have now? We've got Keon Coleman. We got a wide receiver. We've got 2 defensive tackles. We've got 2 center/guards. A cornerback. Another I mean, we're all over the place. Okay. We are the definition of drafting like best available right now. Oh, Nehemiah Pritchett. I mean, you got to go Pritchett. What's my next pick? 199. All right, we got to go Pritchett. Loved what he had going on. And now we got to find that safety. That's the boy from Washington. Isn't that where he's from? Is he out there? Don't tell me he got taken. Don't tell me he got taken. I don't remember his name. Oh, this is him. Dominique Hampton. Damn it. Dominique Hampton got taken. Oh, I hate to see that. Sam Hartman's there, though. Let's see what Hartman's like. Let's see what his, like, what they're saying about him. I didn't realize he was so short. All right, 6'1". 4'8", 40. Solidly built but shorter. Hartman plays with competitive temperament but lacking consistency. He can play inside structure, but at heart, he's an improv-oriented passer. His big hands to pump and reset the football, and his Wake Forest tape showed a player capable of beating defenses on extended plays. Comparisons: Colt McCoy. Could be It'd be worth a thought here. And last pick, you know. Unless someone else is screaming my name. I mean, I guess we do need, you know, someone back there. Let's get Hartman. Whatever, let's get him. All right, so this one, like if you look at this compared to the last one, so the last one we got 9 players, right? If you trade down, do all that stuff, we came out of this draft with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 players. So we have 10 players. We've got 2 second-round picks next year. We've got 2. So we have 3 going into next season. We would have, and this is just flying. You know, like this one, we did this one in 7 minutes. So we got a wide receiver. We got a quarterback, like a third-string quarterback. We got 2 cornerbacks. We got 2 defensive tackles. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 offensive linemen. All of these guys are going to make an immediate impact. We're moving people around left and right. And then we come out of this with 2 additional second-rounders for next year, an additional third, an additional fourth. So next year, in the 2025 draft, we would have a first, 3 seconds, 2 thirds, and 2 fourths. That is absolutely bananas. Like this is why the danger of doing a mock draft where you can trade down, because then all of a sudden, you know, you're coming out of this with so many players and picks. But can you do this, right? Like, you know, would me doing this and only this draft would have really benefited the viewer? No, because me sitting here saying, yeah, just trade down 4 different times, I'd scoop up, you know, all these picks and 10 players. Like, that's crazy, right? That's why we should have I should have kept the other one so we could look at the 2. Like obviously, I think this one's better. Like this one where you trade down because you get 10 players. I think these are 10 good players. You know, like I think we absolutely, these guys are. I mean, Keon Coleman, you know, Christian, like all these guys are impact players in impact positions who are probably starting. The offensive linemen, you're playing a bit of a Sudoku puzzle with them. You're playing a bit of a Sudoku puzzle with, okay, where does Prongronger and Naurzad, do they play center? Do they play guard? You know, what do you get out of Greenfield? He's from South Dakota State. Like, he's probably going to have to sit and develop. You know, so the offensive line is always a bit like that. But Pritchett, he's playing immediately. Elijah Jones, he's playing immediately. And then Hartman is just he's just your developmental. You got to fill the quarterback room up. But then even if these guys are whatever, you got, you know, two more second-round picks, a third-round pick, and a fourth-round pick. So really impressive stuff there. So there you go. 2 mock drafts from the King. Let me know in the comments below which of these 2 drafts do you like better, and what would your draft look like and all that. Give me your thoughts on this. I did not think this video would be an hour long. But there you go. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you in the next video.